Top 10 countries where you can use the US dollar in 2025. Living in a country where the US dollar is the official or de facto currency can simplify your financial life and make budgeting easier. Whether you're relocating, retiring, or setting up remote work abroad, these countries and territories offer dollar-based economies with varying levels of expat infrastructure and lifestyle appeal. Number 10. Caribbean Netherlands, including Bonaire, Sint Eustatius, and Saba. Why it works. These special municipalities of the Netherlands officially use the US dollar. Vibe, a Dutch Caribbean mix of European influence and small-town island charm. Best areas, Kralendijk in Bonaire and Oranjestad in Sint Eustatius. Cost of living, $2,000 to $3,500 per month. Challenges, limited infrastructure and expensive imported goods. Number 9. East Timor, also known as Timor-Leste. Why it works. They adopted the US dollar after independence in 2000. Vibe, emerging, rugged, and rich in natural beauty and cultural diversity. Best areas, Dili and Baucau. Cost of living, $1,200 to $2,000 per month. Challenges, developing infrastructure and healthcare. Number 8. Palau, why it works. Uses the US dollar under a compact of free association with the US Vibe, a tranquil, eco-conscious island nation known for scuba diving. Best areas, Koror and Ngerulmud. Cost of living, $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Challenges, small population and reliance on tourism. Number 7. Micronesia, also known as the Federated States of Micronesia. Why it works. It uses the US dollar due to its economic and defense ties to the United States. The vibe here is spread across hundreds of islands, culturally diverse, and laid back. Some of the best areas include Pohnpei, Chuuk, and Yap. The cost of living ranges from $1,500 to $2,500 per month. However, there are challenges, such as its remote location and limited connectivity. Number 6. The Marshall Islands. Why it works. The US dollar is the official currency through an agreement with the United States. The vibe is remote and quiet, with world-class diving and a deep Pacific heritage. The best areas are Majuro and Ebay. The cost of living is around $1,500 to $2,500 per month. Challenges include climate risk and limited access to services. Number 5. The Turks and Caicos Islands. Why it works. The US dollar is used as the official currency. The vibe is all about high-end beach life, with the added appeal of being a tax haven and having a strong tourism economy. The best areas are Providenciales and Grand Turk. The cost of living is quite high, ranging from $3,000 to $5,500 per month. Challenges here include the high cost of living and the hurricane season. Number 4. British Virgin Islands. Why it works. Though a British overseas territory, it uses the US dollar. The vibe, sailing culture, lush hills, and a laid-back island atmosphere. Best areas include Tortola, particularly Roadtown and Virgin Gorda. The cost of living ranges from $3,000 to $5,000 per month. However, there are challenges like limited public services and high prices. Number 3. Panama. Why it works. It uses the US dollar alongside its own Balboa at a 1-to-1 ratio. The vibe here includes a modern skyline, tropical jungle, and Central American energy. The best areas to consider are Panama City, Boquete, and David. The cost of living is between $2,000 and $3,000 per month. But there are challenges like humidity and bureaucracy. Number 2. El Salvador. Why it works. Fully dollarized since 2001. The vibe, colonial towns, coffee plantations, and a booming surf scene. Best areas, San Salvador, Santa Ana, La Libertad. Cost of living, $1,200 to $2,000 per month. Challenges, regional safety concerns in some areas. Number 1. Ecuador. Why it works. Dollarized since 2000 to stabilize the economy. The vibe, Andean mountains, Amazon jungle, and Pacific coast all in one. Best areas, Cuenca, Quito, Loja. Cost of living, $1,500 to $2,500 per month. Challenges, altitude and healthcare access in rural zones. Honorable mentions. Argentina. Although the Argentine peso is still the official currency, the US dollar is widely used informally, especially for real estate, tech services, and high-value purchases. With ongoing inflation and economic instability, many locals and businesses prefer USD, and recent reforms suggest a potential move toward full dollarization in the near future. Cambodia. Though the Cambodian riel is the official currency, the US dollar is widely used for everyday transactions. Most prices are quoted in USD, and ATMs dispense it. The Bahamas. The Bahamian dollar is pegged 1-to-1 to the USD, and US dollars are accepted everywhere with no need for exchange. Barbados. The Barbadian dollar is also pegged to the US dollar at a fixed rate of 2-to-1, and USD is accepted in many tourist areas. Bermuda. The Bermudian dollar is pegged 1-to-1 to the USD and used interchangeably. Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands dollar is pegged to the USD at 1 KYD equals 1.20 USD, and US currency is accepted almost everywhere. Honduras and Nicaragua. While these countries use their own currencies, the US dollar is widely accepted in tourist hubs and major cities, with favorable exchange ease due to common pegging in banks and businesses. Final thoughts. Using the US dollar abroad can reduce financial friction and currency risk. Whether you're chasing tropical breezes, colonial towns, or remote adventure, these countries offer dollar-based living in some of the most beautiful and practical places on Earth.